Alright, I'm going to show you guys a video of us playing one of the games that we really like to play in our house. We call it the name game. Sometimes we'll play it on Sundays and only do names of people in the scriptures or, part of our church or religion. Sometimes we could do book only or movie only or things like that. But we call it the name game because we give everyone several pieces of paper. Take your pick, 3 each, 5 each, 10 each, however many names you want to do. You got plenty of time on your hands, so don't be stingy. And you have to write the name of a person on the paper. It has to be a person. It can't be a thing. This isn't gestures or one of those type games. So they can be dead, they can be alive, they can be real, they can be fake. So it can be Scooby-Doo, it could be Harry Potter, it could be George Washington, it could be someone not everyone knows. That's one of my son's favorite things to do. He'll put an author of a book no one's been reading. Or he'll put Clint Barton, which if you were in the comic world, you know who that is, but some people don't know who that is, and things like that. So, that's something that we do. And then there's 3 rounds to the game. The first round, typically when you play this game in groups, you split up in 2 teams, and then you try, to go through whoever gets the most done wins. But in our family, we don't really play that. We just have fun playing it and go through all the names and don't really keep track of points. But if you are in a group and you do want to keep track of points, you split into 2 teams, and then each team takes a turn, and you time that person for a minute. And the first round, each person will go through as many names as they can in a minute, and they just have to try and get you to guess who it is. So if it's Harry Potter, I'd be like, oh, he's a fictional character, he has a lightning bolt on his head, he's got a magical wand, he, is friends with Hermione and Ron, and I just keep saying things over and over and over until people guess it. And then I'd pick up another piece of paper, and then I'd be like, oh, the real person's name for Hawkeye, oh, Clint Barton, okay, next. And you do as many as you can as fast as you can. If, however, you get to a point where you pull a name, and I have Clint Barton, and I couldn't get people to guess it, and the time's up, you don't do the typical thing of, oh, it was so-and-so. You put it back in the bowl so someone else can try and get it later. So that's the first round, and you do that till all the papers are gone out of the bowl. And you just go around in the circle. We all just take turns. We usually go youngest to oldest, a minute each, until we get to the bottom of the bowl, and you have to start getting creative. People might not know who Clint Barton is, and so then you have to start going first name, famous actor, started Sundance, oh, Clint, and then second name, and just finding other ways to come up with the name. I like this because it does push kids. This is actually in some ways educational. I've seen kids who play these type of games recurringly actually get better of how to describe things, how to think outside the box. Often little kids will think of one way how to describe. So if the word is Papa Smurf, they can only think of, well, he's blue, well, he's blue, well, he's blue. And as you play and help them learn, how do you describe him in other ways? Oh, he's really short. Oh, he's a cartoon character. Oh, he has a red hat. Oh, he has lots of little kids that aren't really his kids, but they treat him like he's, things like that. It helps kids really start to learn how to describe things, how to think of things, how to get people to see things from their perspective. If they're not getting the current perspective, you have to sometimes change how you're using the words. So that's a great thing. Then you go to round 2. And round 2 is you use the exact same set of names. So you put all the papers back in the bowl. So don't let people take the papers and rip them up and do weird things with the papers, because you use all the same names. The second round, you can only say one word. So Harry Potter, you could say, book, lightning, wand, but you only get one word, and then they just have to guess. So then Clint Barton, you could say Marvel, and then people might start saying all the Marvel names in there. And this is where you kind of have to pay attention to what names were said in there. Sometimes when my son does weird ones, the one word is we just go Caden, and everyone starts naming all the weird names Caden said in the game. So that's the second round. Then the third round, you can't say anything, you have to act it out. And it's the same thing, all the same names in the same thing, and that's the name game. So there's 3 rounds. First one you describe, second round is one word, third round is you act it out, all the same names, and it's really kind of fun. And that's where I said sometimes as a family we'll give themes to the names that we use. And that's really fun. We are a religious family, so sometimes we'll do okay, things part of our religion, on Sunday or things like that. I will say a side note, if you choose to go that way, we do have a house rule that you can't actually choose Jesus Christ. It's fine when you're describing him, it's fine when you do one word, but when you have to start acting him out, it's a little awkward. So sometimes you might want to make some house rules of odd things like that and stuff. So that's kind of fun. So now here is some video clips of the last time we played it. So hope you guys enjoy.
No. Rebel.
Rebel. Trouble. Doug.
Doug.
Chase.
Chase is on case.
2 names.
Robin Hood.
Dick Grayson.
No.
Ryder.
An R.
Starts
Can't
with
do
an
that. Robin Hood.
Robin Hood.
No. The last name's really long.
Rayo Kuzuzasiki.
9 letters.
You can't say that.
The last name.
Wolverine.
Oh,
One of Mom's favorite movies. She doesn't like the ending as much, and we watched it a few days ago. For
Gilmore
one of her
Girls.
videos.
E.T.
Yes.
E.T.
I was stuck on.
Dexter Fruit
Vegas
Show.
and Tim.
Loves Paw Patrol.
Chase. Goliath.
Goliath. Chase.
Just talked about him, like just barely. during
Goliath.
the-
Chase. Enos.
Yes.
Part of the Red Sea.
Moses.
Moses.
My goodness, she's so. Don't do that.
Oh, I love
Poison.
Ivy.
Ivy.
Oh, there. That works. The first.
The last.
Sophia.
Ah.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Uh,
it says it's Sophia
Smash.
the first.
Green.
Hulk.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
we go.
that was mine.
Adam.
Eve.
Can't remember.
On the case.
Chase.
He likes humor and he hates Batman.
Iron
Caden.
Man.
Superman.
Superman.
He hates Batman.
Iron Man.
What?
And he kills people. And
Joker.
He raps about it.
Joker.
There we
Joker.
go. And Melissa.
Jacob.
Mariah is a
Baby.
there.
Dollar.
Bill.
Tree.
And last name put together with iron.
Billman.
Bill Iron.
Bill Weld.
Oh,
It's a cartwheel with no hands.
Ariel.
It's a the person who wrote Peak, the book.
Oh, Anders Erickson.
This one. Green Arrow.
Green Arrow.
That guy.
Oh, the bad guy in Sleeping Beauty.
Maleficent. Spider-Man.
No, that's not a word.
Parts of the Red Sea.
Moses.
Oh goodness. First name generic.
Doug.
Second name generic.
Doug.
First name is like Michelle but a boy.
Michael.
Michael.
Second name is like Scottish but American.
Second name?
Yeah.
Why does he have 3
Michael.
names?
Last name.
Michael.
Michael.
Bennett.
Scott.
Yeah.
Michael Scott. Who's Michael Scott?
I have no idea.
Who's Michael Scott?
First one is
First one.
3 names. First name is the first half of Caden's middle name.
Douglas.
Doug.
The second name is a spicy thing you eat.
Chili. President.
Trump.
Lasso.
Zorro. Wonder Woman.
Uptown.
Funk.
Funk it up. Uptown, funk it up.
Uptown.
Only get one word.
Girls.
Two. Uptown.
Funk you up?
I don't think that singer's in here. What's his name?
Billy.
Water. I'm not here.
Lightning.
Oh. Buzz.
Buzz.
Vision.
Oh, Harry Potter.
Superhero.
Wonder
Flash.
Woman, Supergirl.
Superheroes. 2
Huh.
words.
Big guy.
No, it's 1 word.
Vision.
Superman.
Flash.
Superman.
Oh. Marvel. Lala. Oh, you point to her.
Woody.
Buzz. Whoopi.
Bo Peep.
Poison.
Ivy.
Good job.
Goliath. Paw Patrol.
Chase.
Chase.
Lady.
Hayden.
Whoa, that was too much, dude. You're not getting to the next one.
Bloomberg.
Maleficent.
Maleficent.
Green Arrow.
Green Arrow.
Mal, choking.
Thor. Born. Arrow. Talking. Iron Man.
No.
Thor. Her.
Mickey Mouse.
Jason Bourne.
Green Arrow.
Pablo.
Green Arrow.
Spider-Man,
Spider-Man.
Bloomberg, Doug Jalapeno Smith, Sophia the First, Iron Man, Spider-Man.
What is going on?
Fighting, drinking.
idea.
Drunk fighter.
Rocky?
Drunk fighter.
Is that in there?
Vision.
Rocky.
Lehigh?
Lasso.
Wonder Woman, Spider-Girl,
Spider-Girl. Vision.
Harry Potter,
Oh, Harry Potter. That was good. That was good.
Moses.
Paparazzi. Falling down. Praying.
Enos.
Good job.
Popcorn.
Vision.
Ooh, good.
Hulk.
Yeah, yeah.
George.
Hulk. Green
Pikachu.
Arrow. I'm confused. Mom and Dad.
Antis.
Anti.
Maleficent. Audrey.
Abraham Lincoln.
Bloomberg. Michael Bloomberg. Mermaid.
Ariel.
Wow, that was beautiful.
Supergirl.
Supergirl.
Wonder
Woman. Superman.
Superman, Thor,
Superman.
Captain Marvel, Bobby,
Bobby.
Kid,
Woody. Buzz.
Buzz. Lala. Reading a book. Enos. Green Arrow. Lehigh, Book of Mormon. Nephi. Laman, Lemuel. Nephi. Zenos. Jalapeno.
Oh.
Jalapeno Doug Smith.
Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed watching. Hope you liked some of our little antics as we played along, and hopefully you have an idea of how to play the game. Now that there's lots of time for you to be home, hopefully you'll find some time to play this game or find your own twist on this game. Let me know your thoughts or games that you guys like to play as a family, and maybe we'll try them out. You guys can subscribe and check out some of my other channels while you're here. Thanks for everything and all your support.